Hey guys, welcome back to Stitchy Reese Pieces. I am Erica and I'm here to show you an update of all the stitchy things that I have been working on. Mostly cross stitch. I do have a mosaic crochet blanket I worked on, so I have an update of that for you at the end if you like crochet. I also was working on a new purse, which I'm really excited to show you, but it's not done yet, so that'll be an update for next time. But yeah, I'm excited to show you what I've been up to. I was on vacation. We were camping at the beach, so I did work on some beach pictures, but I don't have a ton of progress because we were gone. And we also got some new baby guinea keets, which if you don't know what guinea hen birds are, they are some odd-looking birds. The little babies that we have right now are super cute, but we're hoping that they help us with our tick population here. We have tons of ticks, and they're supposed to eat ticks, so we're raising some baby guinea birds and hoping that they help us out. But I am having to work with them and clean out their cage all the time, and we're also planting for garden and spring and everything, so I haven't been spending a ton of time stitching. So I'm hoping that this, will go fairly quickly because I got to get moving on to other things, but I wanted to show you what I have for now. So let's get started. While I was camping, I pulled out the Luca S kit, the birds, the summer version, and it looks like this, and this is one of my favorites. I really just love those colors. I think it's so pretty. It's fun to stitch because of the so many different colors. These are kind of a mess, but it's a perfect like spring summer chart. So here's where I am. I started in the middle and then I worked my way up to the top, so kind of going from the top down now. And I didn't get a ton done because I was working my camper in the dark, well, mostly dark, with just a light around my neck because my kids were asleep. But I had to get a little bit done in here, and I filled in a couple colors here. This pattern does have quite a bit of colors. Like this bird has so many different colors of a few stitches, so it doesn't look like it would be that hard, and the pattern's not really that big because it's not like full coverage or anything, but there's so many color changes. But I really love this one. So that one was a fun one. Another one, oops, let's get this back in here. Another one that I worked on a little bit was a beach theme one. It's Country Cottage Needleworks, the Beach Boardwalk series, and where's the one that I actually did? What did I do with it? Oh goodness. This is my second time trying to film this because my dog came up here and was barking. So now I apparently lost the photo. Okay, well, this one's done. I don't know what I did with the pattern. Oh, there it is. Ha! Fell out of my thing. Okay, so I did the beach boardwalk. And I have 3 of these. I think there's like 7 or something, but I just chose 3. So I just finished the upper flag part here, and then I started on, I believe, Souvenir Shop, I believe, is the next one that I've started, and all I've done is the first like blue row of ocean down there, but this will be the next one that I work on. So you can see this is the called for fabric, which is sapphire linen. It's not showing, the color's not showing up great in my lighting, but that's pretty cute. This one calls for a lot of fancy floss, and I have a few of the called for like fancy flosses, but the rest is just DMC. So I worked on that, and then you can see I just started the first like row of ocean on the second one. But I had to do that while I was at the beach because it's a beach one. So I just did a little bit on that one. Again, I like those pastel colors on that pattern. While I was camping at the ocean, I also worked on this one because it was a kind of an easy one. Now, none of these, I didn't get very far in any of these things because it was just, when my kids were slowly eating breakfast or something, I'd pull one out and work on it for a little bit. But this is Country Kitchen by Soda Stitch. I've already completed the first section, and I'm doing each section separately. So this one is already done, and I'm now working on this section, and I'm going from the top down. And I worked guess it's like a towel on this towel here, and then I started these like flowers that are going to be in this vase. And so that's how this one looks. I feel like the colors are a little more bright and vibrant than they looked in the pattern. They feel a bit more like vintagey, I guess, than I thought that they were going to be, which is fine. They're just a little brighter than I thought, but it's cute and pretty, and I just like the blocky pattern of Soda Stitch. I'm thinking there's probably some backstitch in there that I haven't gotten to. I have this on Pattern Keeper, and so that doesn't have the backstitch on it. So I probably have some backstitch to do up there, but it was fun to pull this one out. It's been a while since I have this one out. Trying to go fairly quickly because I've got stuff I have to do. So this one I worked on just a little bit, not very much. I showed you last time. It was a random one that just popped up on my Etsy shop. I saw it was called Easter Bunny with Eggs by X Stitch Pattern X, and it was so cute. I just couldn't stop thinking about it, and with Easter coming up, I just loved it. I love those cute pastels, and he's just such a cute little bunny. So I got this one, and I started it, and I realized, I showed you last time that I started it, and I am already like barely gonna make this fit, but then I realized I stitched it the wrong way. I should have stitched it like this. So that kind of stinks. But I am kind of too lazy to be like, I'm gonna undo it and redo it. So most likely, I'm just gonna cut off the edges of what doesn't fit because I just don't have the time for that. So that stinks. But anyway, I got kind of the bunny's eye and cheek. It's much bigger than I anticipated. I should have known. This is like a 28 count linen. But anyways, he's cute little guy, and so I worked on him. This one I have not pulled out for quite a while, and I've actually been enjoying working on this one. I think it could be because it's so blocky in colors, and I've been so exhausted, and I'm just not really fully in the stitchy mood in the evenings because we're doing garden stuff, and I've been outside and physically working, and I painted my kid's bathroom and deep cleaning and all the like spring busyness that by the end of the day when it's my stitchy time, it's just tired. And so I'm either like wanting to do something super easy or not at all. So I pulled this one out, and it's got some great blocky stitches, which has been really kind of nice. It's Bothy Threads Crackers About Cheese, and that one is just so cute. I already had the middle mouse done and some of the cheese, so I have come over here and I've done like just a portion of the cheese and that tail over there. And so there's that. I love these. I think it's the artist is Hannah Rendell. Yeah, Rendell Designs, or Hannah Dale Rendell Designs. I just think they're so cute. There's another one I really want that has like a dog in a wheelbarrow with some produce sticking out and a bunny, and I think I want that one next, but I gotta finish this one first. So this yellow has been nice and just a blocky yellow and easy to fill in and move along. So also with my wrist, this is a 14 count, and because it's blocky, I can just do the sewing method, and so it's been helpful with my wrist that's been sore too. So that one's been easier to work on. So that has been fun to pull out again. It's been a while since we've seen that one. This one I also, got thread tangled up here. This one I also have been working on quite a bit actually. This one's really been grabbing my attention, and that's good because for With Go I'm supposed to do dimensions kit. So I've put quite a bit of time into this one and met my With Go goal. This one is Summer Cottage, and I started in the middle and then I went this way, and now I think I've gotten all the way to the edge over here, so I've kind of just filled in right there. It feels like I got pretty far, but then when I look at the whole picture I'm like, oh, there's a lot left. But really, I just love how these dimensions ones turn out. And I did all the back stitching on this like shed. It just makes it pop out so well. So that's really fun. I really like this. I've been enjoying it. So there's that one. Again, that one's on the frame, so it does hurt my wrists a little bit, so I can't work too long at a time on that one. But it's been fun. This one is a wintry pattern, but it's one of my favorites, and it's the full coverage that I'm the furthest on, I believe. This is by Artisy, Hope Runs Deep by Chuck Pineson. Again, it's got similar colors, those like purple and blue and pinks together that I like on a lot of patterns. And I started over here, and I have a bunch of this, and I've gone this way, and so I've just kind of been working on the roof line of this like church or train station. What is that? I think it's church. Been working on that. And there is a bunch of threads, because when there's a bunch of confetti, I do the parking method. And it is wrinkly because that's just life. Let's see if I can get that one out of the way. Yeah, so I kind of worked in here and I filled in a little sky, and some of the confetti over here. We're really confetti heavy over here, and this is more like chunks of sky, so I kind of go back and forth between the areas. And I just really love the colors. This one is on, I believe this is 18 count, and I'm doing tent stitch, and I'm doing 4 threads tent stitch. But I really love the colors on that one. So I worked on that one some. And then there's just a couple more that I put a little work into. This one, I'm way behind now, but I did do a few stitches, so I'll show you just because. It's the Jardin Privé 2022 weather calendar. It's a freebie. So you fill in a petal for each day for the weather based on like the high temp for the day. So I feel like I'm puttering out on this, and I don't want to, because I think it'll be cool to have it at the end of the year. I need to put some attention into this because I'm behind. But there's that. I screwed up. You can totally see one of the flowers, and then I was too lazy and didn't care to fix it. And one of the petals is off. But not every flower is perfect in nature, so whatever. When the whole thing's done, I don't think you'll be able to tell. But for all of you perfectionists, don't look too closely. So there's that. It's kind of fun to see the colors come together. I definitely need to, I should be over here. This should be filled in. I'm at like a couple weeks behind, so I need to keep on going with that one. At the beginning of the year, I was doing like each day, 1 petal a day, or maybe 2 days, and then stuff happened. Okay, I think I have 2 more to show you. Let's just verify. Oh, I have a teeny start to show you actually too that I started at the beach. Okay, I have 3 to show you. One of them, I'm supposed to do another finish. So for Whip Go, January, February, March, and now April, 4 months in a row has called a finish for me. And I have done the first 3. I finished 3 things this year. This 4th one, this 4th month, I don't know if I'm going to get this finished or not. Just because I'm so busy now with garden and stuff. I don't know. It's not that hard. This would not take me very long. But we'll see. This one was from Pattern Art Collection on Etsy. And I'm just going to show you quick because I don't have the full thing. She's not on there anymore, I don't believe. But I really liked it because I started this when my kids were closer to toddlers and babies, and all the time I would sing to them, "You Are My Sunshine." So it's supposed to be on black with white and yellow. I have adapted it to different colors and done it on white. But I worked on this while we were camping, and I got some of this done. So I pretty much did everything under the sunshine for the most part. So all this like back stitched wording here, and I know it's kind of hard to see, especially because it's wrinkly, but yeah, so I don't really have a ton left. I have like me, happy skies, gray, and then like a cloud pretty much. So I should be able to finish it. I just don't know if I have the motivation to do it in the evening when I'm so tired and I just want something easy. Backstitching stuff is not the easiest for me. I don't know. Anyways, it's super cute. I do want to get it done. So I worked on it for a little while camping, and maybe I'll get it done here this month. We'll see. The last two things that I did while camping, one of them was like just a teeny little start, but the project's small anyways. It's a Milho kit, winter holiday, winter feast it says. It's one of those little magnets. So I just barely started this one. I also started it on the wrong side of the perforated paper, so that's annoying. But I probably won't undo it because I don't like to undo it unless I have to. So I started up here, and I just have like the reds on that bird is all I've done. So I did this while camping, but see, the back side is blue, so really you were supposed to do it on the blue side, not the white side, because I think like some of this blue shows up. Oh well, it's just gonna, mine's just gonna look like snow in the background instead of the blue, so whatever. But that's that one, and like I said, I just kind of barely started that while camping. And the last one, I have also not worked on for quite a while, but it was, I had to take patterns that were like ocean related. So I worked on this one quite a bit actually. This one is Gold Petite Dimensions Cliffside Bacon. Sorry for the glare. I did start in the middle, and then I was like working over here. So you can't really tell what you're looking at too much because it's like sand and a little bit of water and sand and sky that I have working on. But I had barely started this before, so I'm actually pretty proud of my progress. Now let me find out which way's which. Okay. My needle's still in there. So really when I had left, I only had about this much done, so sorry again for the wrinkles. Try to find the good position for light, but you can see there's like a rock, and over here there's a bunch of French knots, which I didn't realize, like all these, sorry for the glare, like a lot of these flowers have French knots all in them, and they go like all the way up the cliff. But anyways, I was pretty proud of my progress. I haven't had a lot of desire to do this one, I think, just because there's so much like tan and white and I don't know, but now that I've got some of the sky and waves in there, I was having fun with it. I'm excited to get back to it. So that one was fun. So that is all the cross stitching that I've done in the last 3 weeks. And yeah, I hope to have some energy to keep working because it is a good relaxing thing at the end of the day. But this is the other thing that I have worked on quite a bit, more so when my wrist was really painful, just because it's a little bit easier. It was easier for me. Ah, my hook is stuck in here. So I was going to show you my mosaic crochet blanket. So I've showed you one of these in the past that I had finished, and this is the newest one that I'm on, and it looks like I have a row that's still on the hook, so you're going to see some yarn hanging out, but that's okay. This is by Rosina Crochets. It's called Flores Fauna. And it looks like this. So I am doing the smaller version where there's like not the double rows of things. And so the bottom is ladybugs, and then you have snails and hedgehogs and acorns and squirrels and leaves and owls. So I'm working on that as like my fall blanket, and I am up to the bottom like butt of the squirrels right now. So I'm pretty excited with this one. I've gotten quite a bit done because I hadn't worked on it for a while. But I tried to cross stitch in the car. I get like sick I can't do it. But this I could do a row or two. So I got a row or two done on the drive. Let's see if I can switch back. Okay. So you can see, and it's a smaller version, but it's still big. It's going to be like a lap blanket size. It's hard to show. Okay, so at the bottom you can see the ladybugs, and then the snails. Then you have the hedgehogs with the leaves in between. Then I did acorns, and now this is like the bottom of squirrel. It's going to go across there, so hopefully I'll have them done in this fall for a nice little blanket to go on my couch for fall. But these are really fun. If you like to crochet and you've never looked into mosaic crochet, you really should. It's super easy, and it's just fun because there's pictures. I mean, there's some where people do like a whole picture. Like I've seen a cool one of penguins or a tiger, like a whole tiger's face. They're really neat, and it's super easy. So anyway, that is everything I have to share with you today, and I appreciate you being here. Hopefully next time when I come back I'll have more to share, more cross stitch, and a new purse to show you that I'm really loving. It's taking me time to work on it, but hopefully I'll have that done in time for my next video. So thanks for joining me, and I will see you next time.